You get stale.
Popcorn?
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
You forget about things like stale.
Popcorn.
Popcorn, stale popcorn.
Popcorn.
Pop.
This is the
Stale popcorn.
Hello and welcome to the Stale Popcorn Podcast. I'm Steven, and with me, as always, is my co-host, Christopher. Chris, how are you?
Whoa! I'm trying to bring that energy
You brought
here,
it, buddy. You brought it.
I got to really force it in my dome here. Because I'm a tired boy. I've been a tired boy.
I like it.
I didn't think about it, but a bloody wasp stung me. And I never got a reaction before, but it was like my arm would start itching, and I'm like, am I allergic to this? I guess it's been a good 10 years since I've been stung, so I popped 2 of those Benadryls in, and now I think it's just hitting me. I'm crashing, Steve. I need you to resuscitate me, and I'm trying to force this energy here, but I might pass out halfway through. To pay no mind to it.
Okay, well, we'll try to keep the energy up. Congrats to you, buddy. I know you're so darn tired, and nobody expects this of us, by the way. We expect this of ourselves, so any future job prospects listening to our here, just know that, we're committed. Just depends on what
we try hard.
What it is. Yeah. Our jobs? Probably not, but,
No.
Yeah, we got a show for folks. If you want to skip around, take a jaunt. Timestamps. Hi, Big Guy. Hi, Shadow Cloud. Chris, you got news?
No, I haven't looked at news. I ain't got news in like 27 years, Steve.
Yeah.
How about you?
The only thing that piqued my interest, actual cannibal Shia Lebouf.
Oh? He cannibal?
Well, if the music video is to be believed, he got beat up in the streets of New Orleans. Did you see that?
I thought you were going to say West Philadelphia.
Born and raised.
In New Orleans,
New Orleans, yeah. He's just running amok.
He fighting those robots again in the streets, or what's the boy doing?
There ain't going to be no Stanley Yale, that's the fifth. No, he was just causing a scene, and I just saw the video of him. I don't know if he took his shirt off or someone else took his shirt off, but he was just on the ground. People were pummeling him. I said, not Stanley.
Oh, man.
Not Louis Stephens.
Guy was hitting him saying, revenge tastes
Best
with a wedding dress.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just being a menace again. I thought he was good, but apparently he's just, too bad. But
back into it. Huh?
Yeah,
it's just
fell
he's
off the
method
wagon.
acting for a role. It's fine.
That is what it must be. Yeah.
I think so.
You don't have any lists or nothing for me, buddy?
I ain't got nothing, Steve. I ain't got anything.
You've been watching?
I did see one flick, actually. This was last week, Mystery Monday. Now, tell me if you ever heard of this, Steve. It's called Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, I think.
Oh, is this in relation to the new evidence that has been released about Kurt Cobain?
What's the evidence say?
That he didn't kill himself? Spoiler alert.
Oh, really?
That's the rumor. That's the rumor mill.
Who did it? Cosby? Put a little too much in the drink?
Come on.
What?
I don't even think they were associates.
Is that fact? Oh, that's from his vintage collection.
Yeah, we can speculate here. I mean, realistically, that's really the only possibility. The timelines add up. No, but sorry, your thing, the Nirvana, the man, the myth, the legend. What was it?
The band, the show, the movie.
I saw a poster for it.
Oh.
Is it a documentary?
It's a movie.
Okay, movies
It's a
can be
show, it's a
documentaries.
movie, it's a band, it's a movie.
Okay.
I guess so. I never heard of this. This was the Mystery Monday. I don't remember if I said that. I think it's based off a show from like the 2000, maybe the late, I'm guessing like 2008. Or I think it was a web series, actually. But they made a movie, but it's from the guy that directed Blackberry that you were talking about a few months back.
I'm from Waterloo, where the vampires hang out. That one.
Now, is that movie, that's just like a normal movie, or does it have like random, like actual people, like a Borat kind of thing?
I think that's
just
a
a normal
normal
movie?
Like, biopic
Okay.
kind of. Is this one like a Borat thing?
Basically, they film the movie, but then they'll do random things with actual people.
Looks like a couple of strapping young gentlemen on the poster here.
Yep, very strapping. It's Canadian. It takes place in Canada. But the plot of this is you got the 2 people, can't remember the names, but they're in a band, I guess, called Nirvana. And it's kind of a buddy film where throughout their lives, they're trying to make it big. They accidentally build a time machine, and they go back in time to 2008. And that was when they first started. And it's like a Back to the Future type flick, which I never actually seen the movie, but I'm guessing there's a lot of references to that. I mean, I know they're driving the little car and they got to hit 69 miles per hour and they got to
What else happens
Still
in the
the
movie?
midichlorians on there.
Yeah, dead on.
It's pretty funny, actually. Like, there's a good couple scenes where you're chuckling, just like dialogue-wise. And if anyone's seen it, there's one scene in particular where I won't say it because it'll ruin the scene if you ever watch it. But it's a pretty charming movie, and actually it's kind of a little heartfelt, Steve.
Mm-hmm. Did you shed your uterine lining?
I didn't shed, but it's like oddly, I did not... It's an oddly, like, kind of empowering movie about friendship and getting together, because you got one person who's kind of the dreamer. I guess they're both kind of dreamers. One's more of the creative dreamer, let's try, and one of them, he's kind of like trying to distance himself from his friend and go solo, because the duo band ain't working out, and he kind of wants to make a name for himself. And we'll see, do they get back together? They have a good time there?
Okay.
You could tell it's not like a very big budget movie or anything. Like, I don't even know if it's gonna like regularly release in theaters. Kind of hard to explain, but
is it worth your time to go?
It.
Yeah.
I gave it a 7 out of 10. It's probably not going to be in theaters. I wouldn't say rush to theaters, but if you do see it pop up on streaming or something, put that puppy on. And I think I liked it because it gave me more like Flight of the Conchords, those like late 2000s kind of just like a fun, charming movies. There's no real agenda being pushed on it. It's just like a silly movie.
Just meant to entertain, yeah.
And I'm just entertained here. And it's like some like fun little awkward moments, those type of things. So I say check it out.
Sure. Cool.
How about you? You seen anything?
I watched one movie.
Oh.
It's another that falls into the category with Marty Supreme, where I really regret I didn't see it last year, because this would have been in my top 10. Easy. Have you heard of the film Hamnet?
No.
Oh, buddy. I did for those who can't see, I did the Chef Boyardee Chef's Kiss thing. It was quite good. I see on our Instagram, people are always like, oh, this award season's coming up. And I kept seeing Hamnet, and I was like, what is this about? I saw it had Jessie Buckley in it. She's been in a few things.
Paul Mescal.
Paulie boy, yes. And so I was like, well, I'll give it a shot, give it a chance. And I started it, and I was like, with my wife, and then she's like, I'm not into this. So I watched it by myself later. And it's so good. It's so good, Chris. It's on the same plane as Train Dreams, where you gotta be no one else around you, just live in the movie, because it's atmospheric, and it's kind of, for lack of a better term, boring to a lot of people, because it's not much going on. But essentially, it's like Shakespeare fan fiction, kind of. It takes liberties with his personal life, because it's speculative that he wrote the play Hamlet based on his son named Hamnet, who passed away a little bit before the play came out. And so it's kind of that story of him and his wife. The main character is his wife. And it's so good, buddy. I loved it. I shed tears.
You shed?
I shed.
Huh?
I would give it like an 8.5.
Wow.
The only thing that trips me up in it is there's a pivotal scene at the very end, and it's like the most emotional part of the movie. And they use a song that it's really well known. It's On the Nature of Daylight. You know it.
There goes my hero.
Watch him as he go. Goodness gracious, someone should do that. But no, it's like, that song, This Bitter Earth.
What good am I?
Yes, Diana Washington. It's also in Arrival, too. It was used better in Arrival, in my opinion. But it's used in so many movies where if you heard that song, whatever movie you saw it with, you're going to associate it with that song. So for me, it's Shutter Island and Arrival. So when the crux of the whole movie is coming, they start playing that song. I should be feeling the emotion, but all I'm seeing is Amy Adams in Arrival. And so it just pulled me right out. And I was like, So that was the only thing where I was like, I wish they would have done something different. But other than that, I really liked it. I dug the atmosphere, great actress, and it was a lot of, not fun, but it was just enjoyable to watch. So catch that on streaming.
Okay.
And try to watch it alone, and like where you won't get interrupted.
So you're saying I shouldn't watch it in like 4 different takes with people screaming during it?
Yeah, preferably.
Okay.
Well, buddy.
Yes.
Announcement to the listeners here. We have an inside scoop. For those who may want to learn how to make a killing, we know how. Because Chris and I saw a movie called
How to Make a Killing.
A detailed,
starring
Glen Powell, a detailed brochure, a visual brochure on how to make a killing.
A how to kill for dummies, if you will.
If you will, give and take, yes. Yeah, it's got Glen Powell, it's got Margaret Qualley, Ed Harris is in there. Who else is in there? Gabe from The Office. Topher Grace.
Oh, yeah, Topher.
Toph. We'll go over a little bit of the plot, no spoilers here, and then go over some cons and pros. But without giving them away, I want to go through the plot with you. Just tell me, did you like it, buddy?
I thought it was good, not great, Steve.
Yeah?
I gave it 6.5. How about you? Did you like it?
You know, I was thinking you are coming into this new year more critical. And I was like, I think it would be fun if I'm the more positive one. I can find more good.
Glass half full.
Exactly, buddy.
I'm that empty.
Mm-hmm. You're the
yin yang.
You're the this glass is not clean. No, so I went in this movie. I was like, I'm gonna find all the positives about it. It's gonna be great.
Okay.
And when I walked out, I agreed. You know, maybe I'll try next week because I did not like this movie. It was not good. It was not great.
Maybe we should play characters.
Yeah,
because I've been authentic here, but maybe I just. Because people play characters.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Critical Chris. Sucking Steve here. Sucking up Steve.
Sucking up Steve.
I mean, you like it. You'll suck it up. Slurping Steve.
I drink your milkshake.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I can't be positive about this.
I'm contentious Chris here.
You are contentious Chris. There's got to be a better... Can I get a better nickname, please?
What, Slurping?
Come on.
How about Satisfied Steve?
Sensual.
Slimy. Sensual Steve.
Surreptitious Steve. Okay.
All of these work.
All right.
So you love the movie. Let's take it back there. You're saying how much you love this movie.
Chris, there's few movies in my lifetime where I had an out-of-body experience, metaphysical and sexual. And this one...
Sexual Steve.
There we go. This one took me to places of euphoria that I never dreamed of.
Steve, you're rubbing off on me. You're giving me these sexually transmitted Steves here.
Yeah, no, brilliant, dynamic storytelling. Everything fired on all cylinders for me. Let's go through the storyline. Just right off the bat, if you can picture Knives Out kind of storytelling where in the beginning few minutes...
Oh, yeah.
Sort of,
Emperor's New Groove
style. Yeah, exactly. Sort of nonlinear storytelling. You know, if you can picture the Emperor in his new groove, but it's Glen Powell in his new nudes.
Yep.
And he's
Instead of him wet in a place, he's in a jail cell.
He's in a jail cell, and he is convicted of something we can assume because he's in the jail cell. And the movie's called, so it's just right off the bat, you're so positive about it, and you're about to get into it. He's talking to a priest. Another nod to Knives Out franchise, if you will.
That's true.
I'm done with this guy, but
no, you're doing great here.
Anyway, he's telling his story, great story about how he was born out of wedlock to his mother, who was the heiress of the Red Fellow. He's the heir to this inheritance, billions of dollars, but he's got to be the last living heir. And his mom, bloody, she said, I'm going to have this kid out of wedlock. And the dad, Ed Harris, is like, you better get out of here. Don't do it here. Mm-hmm. And you could tell Ed Harris is just bugged out about it, man.
Yep.
What else you got? Oh, I gave it a 5.
You gave it a 5?
Real Steven gave it a 5.
Sure
but
you sure about that?
But secular Steven gave it a 7.2.
We swapping for the day?
Yeah.
Here? You said you give it a 7.2?
That secular Steven gave it a 7.2.
What about sucking Steve?
He was unavailable at the time.
Okay.
He had other prior engagements to see the movie. Anyway.
Yeah, he's trying to kill off there's 7 people ahead of him on the estates. And he's making his way downtown. He's walking fast. His
faces are going past. And he's homebound.
So he kills his cousin. He kills another cousin. He kills an uncle. He throws an aunt in there. And
Bob's your uncle.
Did you ever watch that Christian Bale movie, American Psycho?
Yeah.
To me, it was like, it gave me that vibe, kind of, but not as good. Mm-hmm. It's harder to get me on board when the main person is like the villain, like a obviously bad guy, you know?
Yeah.
If anyone could do it, it's our boy Glenn,
it's
obviously.
GP, but could he do it?
He's killing they're not like great people, but it's not like they're terrible people, you know? It's just like, some rich party boy or
some pretentious artist.
Zac Woods is like an artist guy, or the Topher Grace is like evangelist.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's harder to get me on board with that. And there's a third act, it kind of fell apart more for me because no matter what, like I was watching, I was like, this isn't bad. And overall, I still say it's a good movie. Mm-hmm. But towards the end, Like the way it ends is he shoots Ed Harris in self-defense, and then he gets framed for a murder for someone else he didn't actually do, and then he ends up giving his estate to Margaret Qualley, and then his girlfriend ditches him, and then he ends up with her at the end, and like it ends, and I'm like, it's just not that satisfying of an ending.
Yeah.
Like I get what they're going for, and it didn't really work for me.
So I have 5 cons and 1 pro. I think it would have been a lot better as a miniseries.
You say that a lot.
Well, I think it would have been. Picture this, buddy.
Yeah.
Episode 1, establishing his backstory and everything, his mom and learning about the inheritance. Episode 2 is like him learning how to come to the facts that he's got to kill whatever. And then he kills his first cousin. Episode 3, he kills his second cousin. 4, maybe another cousin. It goes through all that. You get to learn about the character. You actually get to care about what his motivations are. He has motivations in the TV series. And then the final act is him, versus his grandpa. And then you have that twist. You could flesh out a little bit more. Yeah, it just wasn't as enjoyable as I hoped it would be. Because you hear dark comedy and you're like, oh, this is going to be funny. His first murder is quite funny. He drops the anchor, kills his cousin. You're like, oh, that's what we're in for. And then it just doesn't really hit that, and then it's not very appetizing. Not appetizing. Not very.
Sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Desserts. Not very entrees, if you will.
Yeah. You got a stellar cast. Zac Woods, Topher Grace, Ed Harris. They're glorified cameos, especially Ed Harris and Topher Grace. Topher Grace is in a scene and a half. And I'm like, you got Toph. It took me a while to figure out who he was. Yeah. And he did great. I was like, let's see more of this character, this corrupt evangelical man who's probably went to an island and had some things going on. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's a fun character. Let him choose some scenery. And then it was over. And then the same thing happened with Ed Harris. You got this build up to him. He's this menacing dark figure in the shadows. And then you meet him and they have this standoff that happens in like 2 minutes. And you're like, oh, that's it.
That's it.
If you're going to switch the script on us, you better have the other side of the script be good. And it just wasn't. Another thing that ticked me off, you remember the locket of hair, buddy? The locket of hair?
Oh, yeah.
Chekhov's hair, because I thought that was going to play some importance in there, because they keep showing it. They show you like 5 times.
It's his motive. He's like, I got to kill him for mom.
Yeah, but why?
His mom's told me.
Because his mom told me?
Not settle till I'm satisfied or something.
It's not strong enough, buddy.
I know. And I'm with you there.
Here's the whole beginning of it. He meets up with his childhood love, Margaret Qualley. She sees him folding clothes at this store. He's like, oh, I should get rich to get her. Is that his motivation, right?
I guess she kind of brought up like, oh, let me know when you kill him. And then he's like, hang on a second. I could just do that, I guess.
Yeah, not strong enough.
Yeah, I didn't really like her character personally.
Yeah.
It's like, I like her as an actress. I think she's good.
Good actress.
Her character just didn't really seem like it was needed, and it was more annoying than like
a burden, yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, what is the point of this? I feel like you could have done it just as good or better without her personally, because the best scene, I mean, if I can, you got more cons or can I transition
you can go.
a pro here? Because I'd say the best part of the movie is right when everything's kind of starting to crumble. So it's like she figures out and she has the pictures of him. She basically knows he murdered them. And she's like, all right, wire me $300K in 30 minutes. And so he's running to get that done. And then he got the letter invite to Grandpa at Harris, and it's also he's having his engagement party that night, and it's then it turns into little like Uncut Gems, Marty Supreme territory. We were like, okay, we're doing this, and it's like there's a 10-minute window where like this is how the rest of the movie's gonna go, and then it just like
fizzles.
He shoots Ed Harris with an arrow, and then they gets thrown in jail. Like a couple scenes later, and then just fizzles out. And then obviously I said I didn't like the ending, but for those 10 minutes, Steve, that was good.
Yeah.
I like that. Glen Powell's obviously good. I like the guy.
Oh, yeah.
And there is some, like, it's a dark comedy. There's a couple times I laughed where he's like, what was it? He's like, in the Bible, it says, the first step of
a long journey, or journey of 1,000 steps starts with one something. Yeah, whatever.
Was that in the Bible? No.
He had some good chuckle moments.
What was your pro? You said you had one.
I really like Topher Grace.
Nice. He was good.
He was good, and I didn't expect him at all, because I didn't even see a trailer for this movie. I just knew it had GP, and I was like, is this like Ready or Not, like in a different font? It's not. It's not nearly as interesting. I would say that you could just miss this one, honestly. Like, if you see something on streaming, if you see like this or The Rip, what are you choosing?
Don't make me diminish my Boi
Here's
Glen
a
here.
rock. Here's a hard place. Let me put you in between there.
I don't know. I mean, they're pretty similar. Honestly, I don't remember what I gave the Rip. They're probably both like 6.5s.
Yeah, just like
The Rip is probably a funner throw it on in the background kind of movie. I don't know. Like, I still like this movie. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
It's kind of like American Psycho, but not as good. It's kind of like Hitman with Glen Powell, but not as good.
It reminded me of that too, yeah.
Maybe we can do an episode on this, but like some movies where like the whole time I'm like, if they just somehow, like, they don't even have to land great at the end, but like even a sideways or like a little turbulence, but like maybe you lose a wheel or two, but like it's still intact. Like that can be fine for a movie. But if it just doesn't land, you lose the landing gear, coach people get burned in a fire type of thing. And then like it'll ruin the 2-hour flight, if you ask me. Then this one, it doesn't land.
Yeah. I think we have a new category for movies where it's like this movie, but worse.
Yeah.
The Rip. It's like The Departed, but worse.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got to say about the matter, I guess.
Yeah, that's all about I got to say, Steve. But
well, if you're listening,
we tying a bow here.
Tying a
we
bow.
wrapping.
Yeah, I'll pinch it off. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all that jazz. Email us if you want to. That's all I got, buddy.
Thanks for listening. Have a good week.
Bye.
Popcorn. Pop.
This is the
Stale. Popcorn.
Popcorn?